All right, so I'm just gonna preface this and say I'm just raw dogging this video. I'm like, I didn't. There's no script. There's nothing. I'm just putting my opinions out there just to make it clear on my thoughts as somebody who's played primarily extraction shooters since they've got a computer. Tarkov was my first computer game. That was my very first full blown PC game. All right. Now I'm just gonna jump straight into it. The time to kill is fine. It's perfect. Reason being, when you have low time to kills in this game, right? It opens up more opportunities for solo gameplay, outplayability, especially considering that this is like it matches you into solo matches. You don't really, unless you're playing a rook, you don't really have to worry about large groups as a solo player. So this is something that's even better on terms of being a solo player. So I see a lot of people saying that, oh, I feel like I'm dying like it's Call of Duty, or I feel like it's an extraction shooter. I feel like I should have more chances to fight back, right? You do. You have to learn to position yourself. You have to bring in better gear. Like you can't expect to be like running around with poop gear and be able to like do insane shit. I mean, you can. You definitely can do these things, but like you can't expect to survive as much as you think you want to running bad gear. It's all about running better gear. Getting over gear fear and experiencing what it's like to run good gear will change your mindset on the time to kill in this game drastically. Going from a green shield to a purple shield, I felt like I was a tank, right? But you can still die really, really fast if you misplay or somebody just absolutely aims you, bro. Because headshots are so important in these types of games. Like, look at Tarkov, right? Tarkov has probably one of the most in-depth ballistic systems, armor systems, gunplay, just the gun mechanics themselves are drastically more complex than any game that I've ever played. You can come in with the best armor in the game and just get absolutely fucking smoked. Off spawn, one tap, one bullet, right? That's just part of it. Sometimes you just suck. Okay? You have to understand that. It's all about the progression. Because people are like, oh, I don't. How am I supposed to get good gear? Level up your traders. You can't constantly rely on being able to find things in raid. You can't constantly, like, you have to be able to level up your traders to get better gear. Okay? That's the most important part of these styles of extraction shooters. Do your tasks, level up your traders, use better gear, you'll die less, and aim better. Obviously, aim better, get good, whatever, yada yada. That's the most important aspect of this style of extraction shooter. Okay? I'm just going to make that very clear. Because if they made the TTK longer, it's just going to make it harder for you as an individual to kill them even more. Because now you have to shoot them even more. And you're still getting gunned. Because you haven't figured out that you got to run better gear yet, right? So, like, that's where we are with the TTK. And I think more people need to understand that you need to learn from your deaths, not just TTK's too short. I insta died. I've ran in with 80k kits in the server slam and didn't even get to fire back. But I don't want the TTK to be shorter because what he just did to me, I can do to him. It's just all based on the gear I brought in. That's it. It's simple. I mean, it's a little complicated at times, but it's fairly simple. But anyways, that's my thoughts on the TTK. It's fine where it is. Play the game more, learn the game more, level up your factions, run better gear. That's all it takes. All right. Anyways, excuse me. Med and ammo economy. I didn't have problem with ammo. I see a lot of people had problems with ammo. I didn't really have problems with ammo. I had problems with meds. I think one of two things needs to happen with the med system. It's nothing major. Well, one of them kind of would be, but the other one is just let me stack more meds. Like, let me make, like, every med should be a 5 stack. That's it. That's all it would take for me. Like every med in the game should just be a 5 sec. That's all it takes for me, right? Or they change the med system to something similar to ABI or Tarkov, where med has like this one IFAK or this one I don't even remember what the name of the meds the med thing in Marathon has like 300 health it could heal you over, right? So like I think that would work, but either one really would work. But it's like the economy is not bad in my opinion. Hear me out. It's how meds are used that make the med economy bad, if that makes sense. Because I feel like it was okay. There was this game called Marauders, and its med system was abysmal. I love the game, but the med system was abysmal. Like you're going in with a backpack full of meds because it's like single use meds. Like one bandage is just one bandage. It only heals a certain amount. You have to pop like 9 bandages after you fucking heal, right? It's the same thing happening in this game. I have to pop like fucking 20 goddamn white heals to fill up my health bar when it could just be like this white heal, I can hold it, right? And it'll heal for however much that, however much is missing. I think I explained that the way I need to explain it. Just something like Tarkov or ABI, where you just continuously hold it and it continuously heals up your bar while draining the actual health of the med item. I think I explained that well. I'm just raw dogging this shit. I didn't think anything about this. I'm just giving my opinion straight out. But that's my only issue with the ammo and meds. I don't really care to spend my money in these games. I'll blow all my money on meds and ammo. But like I think the meds should have like either increased amount of uses or it should have like a health style thing or like a durability style thing like Tarkov or ABI. That's all I really have for that. And then UI feedback, I still think I still think PC should have uh 1 through 4 quick slots because it's very obvious that the um what the fuck do you call it? That quick little quick menu thing, whatever, was designed for controller. It's awful to use if you use a low DPI mouse or low DPI settings. Sorry, my dogs are going crazy. PC performance, I had no issues with performance. Movement and heat generation, I think this is fine. I don't think this needs to be touched. Just because you can use stims, you can level up your factions to get better heat generation and reductions. Uh, it's just all about prep. This is just all a big prep thing. And I think a lot of people don't like Tarkov is similar in the sense that you're pre-popping stims. Like look at it like an MMO or something where like you're popping your potions, you're popping your damage buffs and all this shit, your resistance buffs and all this shit right before you go into a fight. It's the same thing in these style of games. It's not really much of a thought process once you understand that. And then I didn't even play with voice chat on because I don't really use VoIP. Lobby size, I think Parameter should have more players. Not the beginner version, but just the standard version should have more players. And then I think Dire Marsh for solos is fine. And then I don't know how the other maps are going to work, so we'll just have to see on that one. No issues. I had no issues with mouse input lag. I'm sure they're working on that and they'll fix it. Name changes redacted. I killed a dude. I thought I killed the same dude named Redacted like 6 times in a row because I just didn't pay attention to the numbers. But anyways, that's primarily my thoughts, I guess, on the Server Slam. Like I said, I'm just raw dogging this video, just going over what I think. But TDK is fine, dude. Like, I think everybody's just overreacting. It's shell shock of a lot of new players coming into extraction shooters, not understanding that they're not always supposed to be fair. It's it's a skill issue, bro. I mean, you just gotta get better. You gotta understand these things. You gotta understand there's a nuance to it. Like, go play Tarkov and tell me what you think of the TTK in that game, and then come back to this, and then tell me what you think about the TTK in this game. Because I can go on Tarkov right now with a $3 million kit and get one tapped off spawn, right? So it's just whatever, man. Gotta figure it out. Gotta figure it out. Anyways, that's my thoughts. Just based.